you think about CSA, for those who don't know what CSA means, CSA is the Child Support Agency, which works alongside parents like myself who are single parents to gain access to some kind of financial support from the other parent. So they act as a third person where they will get the money from the absent parent or the other parent what's not taking responsibility financially and pass it to you. And this can come from their wages, it can come from their benefits. I just want to know, like, because me personally, I feel like I'm a bit on both sides with this one. Okay, so in terms of CSA for me, like, I did CSA as a last resort because, like, who wants to be going, you know what I'm saying, to a third party to be telling their business, not even say telling their business, but to be helping to get financial support from a third party. So, like, me personally, I feel like CSA was a last resort where it was a thing like, I wasn't getting no support in it. And I feel like a child is expensive. Children are expensive, you know what I'm saying? And every child has two parents, and if that parent should want to give as well. This is what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how some people can have children out there and not have no conscience to even say, boy, like, let me just slip my baby mother a change, because I know that things, you know what I'm saying, you know that raising kids ain't easy, you know that they're not cheap. So I don't know how some men can just go around and have kids and not have no conscience in terms of wanting to be there for their child financially and make sure that their child has everything they need. I just don't get it, and how some men can live like that. But obviously, as I was saying, in terms of my situation, yeah, it was a last minute thing. Like, I know from previous experiences, people kind of use CSA, well, have used CSA for like a get back at ya kind of thing, like just to kind of spite the ex-partner. But as I said, in my situation, I could, if that was the case and I wanted to use CSA, I could have did it a long time ago. But I just started to watch a pattern of behaviour, and then I noticed that, like, it was very minimal in terms of what I was getting for my children. Like, as I said, it shouldn't be for me, and it shouldn't be for any parent to tell the other parent, oh, your child needs this, your child needs that. You know, obviously, your child needs clothes, needs food in their belly, and clothes on their back, and a roof over their head, and these things cost money. So, like, as I said, I wasn't getting them kind of that kind of support. So that's where I thought, you know what, I'm going to CSA, and I'm making them deal with it, because I even come to a point where I'm kind of trying to negotiate, and I'm saying, you know what, how about give me a certain amount of money for the month. And to be honest, what I was asking for my two children, he would have been laughing, because it was a change, and I felt like I didn't even get that. So in my experience, that led me to thinking, you know what, at the end of the day, like, if you're not gonna give me no money willingly, then I'm gonna go to the government, because, as I said, every child has a mother and father, and obviously if the mother and father are still around, they should help to provide for their children. I hate when it's like, which happens in a lot of circumstances, the mom, us women, we're strong, you know, as mothers, as women, we have to put up with a lot through our life, you know what I'm saying? Obviously raising children, and it's even that much more harder when you're doing it on your own. You get me? So I gotta big up single moms every time, you know what I'm saying? I gotta big up my mom, gotta big up my aunties, what have kind of been the role models for me, to show me that, yeah, you can be a single parent and you can grow your kid to be, you know what I'm saying, whatever they want to be, and you can grow your child up to be a upstanding person in society. Like, it can work, you know what I'm saying? It can be done. But in terms of, yeah, the single moms, as I said, we go through a lot, and this is raising kids is just one struggle, you know what I'm saying, in many struggles that we have on a day-to-day basis. So like, I just feel like, why is it always left up to the mom to do everything? So that's what made me feel like, you know what, fuck it, I'm not going to CSA, because you shouldn't be able to get away with it. And then it was like, listen, I don't like botheration, and I think the older I get, I can't take headache. And like, I used to be like, I'm a fiery character anyway, but like, I think I've toned down in the last couple of years, because I used to be so fiery, where like, any little thing, I'm on it to tell you about yourself. But like, as I said, times and things change, you get older, and as I said, let's can't take the headache. So it was, for a long period of time, it got to a point where I'm having to say, the kids need this, or you can't buy this, or nothing wasn't coming in. And then, as I said, it got to a point where I just did everything on my own. I didn't ask for nothing. But as I said, throughout this time, me negotiating and saying, okay, because this is something that I had in my back of my mind, saying, okay, like, before I go take this step to CSA, I'm gonna come to you on a level and say, which I shouldn't have to, because it's your children, okay, give me such and such a month. And then with Chris, you get me, because you should know that you have to pay for your kids anyway. But some men just think, oh yeah, they live with the mom, so leave everything up to the mom. Obviously we never got nowhere with that negotiation, so it come to a point where I was like, frig it, I'm gonna go to CSA, you know what I'm saying? And as I said, it all depends as well, because it depends on the other parent's financial status. Because as I said, you can claim CSA from when they're working. You're getting a nice lump sum out of their wage, I'm not gonna lie. But when they're not working, this is other issues what you can come in to, which I'm experiencing at the moment. Because obviously, when I first did a CSA claim, I think I got one lump sum, which is a couple hundred, and that was it. And then obviously things changed, because my kid's father wasn't in work, so then it was coming out of his benefits. Now, from what I can say from my experience, this is what I want to hear, like, has anybody else kind of went through this process, and is anybody successfully getting CSA? Because in my term, I ain't getting shit, basically, because my kid's father's on benefits. It comes out the job seekers. But then again, like, I get monthly statements saying they've tried to take such and such, which isn't a lot at all compared to if they're working. It's really minimal. Like, you look at it and think, what can this do really? But at the end of the day, something's better than nothing, I suppose. They tried to get this out of the benefit, and obviously they was unsuccessful. So I don't know, in terms of when they're on benefits, I don't think they can access that money, because as I said, they always write me and say they try to get this, but they can't. But you know what's good about it though, because one day, because what I didn't know is that when they try to take it from this person and they can't take it, the bill just adds up and adds up and adds up. So like, you know when you see like on TV, and like then people are in court and they've got like child support claims or whatever, and then hundreds of thousands in debt of child support, like, I think that's what happens. So it just builds up until eventually they get a job, or their financial status improves. So I just wanted to kind of get an insight, and in terms of like, what do you like think about this CSA thing? Do you think it's a good idea? Do you think it's worth doing? Because right about now, for me, it's not worth doing, because I've had to struggle and be a single parent for many years now, and everything like that. Even though CSA is there, I've never actually received any money in my bank. This is what I'm trying to say. It's crazy how they do it. But I don't receive it. So for me, in terms of them guys what I suppose are working in there and got look at ambition, you get me, and it comes out their benefits, out their wages straight, then I think like for them kind of ones, like it's beneficial for them. But for me, for a single parent what's obviously gone through this CSA thing, and the person's on, well, the kid's father's on benefits, it's not beneficial to me. So it's a good job I haven't been relying on CSA, because my pitney them would never eat, my pitney them would never have the clothes that they've got, or have what they have, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just feel like it is a good thing in a way, because if the kid's father is not willing to pay, or mother or whatever, willingly, yes, get the government involved, because it's not easy having to raise kids. You know what I'm saying? And the older they get, the more expensive there is. So it's not easy. So as I said, sometimes us single mothers, we've got to do what we've got to do. You know what I'm saying? Got to do what we've got to do, man. And obviously, like, I didn't want to bring it. He pushed me to the edge. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to bring it there. But for once you, as a father, ain't do what you got to do, then you leave me no choice. And that was my situation. So, as I said, I'd like to hear y'all's opinion on this, and do you think it's something that's beneficial? Do you think it's something that's helped you, and stuff like that? But that was my little experience of it, and as I said, I'm currently not receiving anything at all, but as I said, it's adding up. I don't know when this money's gonna come. I don't know when I'm ever gonna get it, but it is what it is. And on that note, I think I'm gonna start driving. So you lot take care of yourselves until the next time. And as I said, let me know what you think. If you think this is something that you can relate to, this subject, drop a comment below. Just let me know what you are saying, because you know I like to hear everyone's feedback on what their opinions are. Obviously, no one's got any right or wrong opinion. This is just what I feel in it. So yeah, guys, until next time, Nadia Fox signing out.